What's up, guys? I'm BTC. Over the weekend during BlizzCon, we got an incredible amount of information from the Overwatch devs about the upcoming Overwatch 2. However, during their presentation and in some of the other material that they released, it appears that they accidentally included two things which are massive leaks for upcoming content. The first thing is a brand new playable hero, the Junker Queen. This is a character that we've known about for a very long time. She was introduced with the Junkertown map years ago, and we've heard Blizzard talking about how they do want to include this character. They've given little hints here and there. Obviously, this is a fan favorite character that a lot of players would like to see in the game, and it was kind of just a matter of time before the Junker Queen was included in the game. Up until now, the character has just been a disembodied voice with no 3D model, just some flat artwork that appeared in the map, on a spray, or in the Hammond reveal trailer. But now, we have seen an actual 3D model of part of the character and her weapon. This was accidentally included during the presentation at BlizzCon. This was a reveal for one of the new special characters, one of the special enemies that you can fight during the campaign mode and the hero mode and that sort of stuff. So what we're seeing here is that character's moving forward, but don't pay attention to any of that. In the background, we can see all different kinds of objects that are included through a variety of different maps. And on the left is what appears to be the hands and arms of the Junker Queen and her weapon. Obviously, these are just the hands and arms, but a quick comparison to the official artwork released by Blizzard confirms that these are definitely part of the model of the Junker Queen. The right arm has tattoos and the small black glove. The left arm has the full-length leather wrap. There is no question that these are part of Junker Queen's model. The other part of this is the axe that's in the ground, and while it is far away and a little bit blurry, it still has some very distinct features. If you take this and overlay it on top of the axe that the Junker Queen is using in the poster on Junkertown, you can see the same distinct curves in the blade itself, and also the metal diamond piece that is connecting the top part of the axe blade to the wooden haft is the same shapes, the same curves, all of this. So while it is not a perfect match, it is still very clearly the exact same weapon that is being used in this poster. Again, I don't think there is any doubt whatsoever that this character model and the weapon is that of Junker Queen. When is this character going to be added to the game? Again, we know that we're not going to get any new heroes before Overwatch 2, but this very likely is going to be one of the characters that gets released with Overwatch 2, because remember, they're planning on releasing a whole bunch of characters all at the same time. It's not just going to be Sojourn. There's going to be a bunch of them, and it does seem like Junker Queen is finally going to be added to the game with that, probably the initial release of Overwatch 2. The other thing that got leaked is even bigger than a new character, and that would be the inclusion of guilds in Overwatch 2. In fact, during the presentation, Blizzard went out of their way to try to hide it. You can see in this clip here, on the top right hand of the screen, there are several images that end up going by, and we're going to see the character name, and then below that is just kind of a little bit of a green blur. It doesn't look like text or anything. It could possibly just be the highlight underneath the name. Doesn't really matter. But what ended up happening was, after the presentation was over, Blizzard decided to make a blog post on their official website that gave kind of a summary of the different things that happened during the presentation. And in that, one of the images was this one right here. The problem was that they didn't blur the text that was underneath the name, and we can very clearly see that it says Clan C9. This is obviously a name for a guild, or in this case, maybe they're going to call them clans, or maybe they could have some other sort of naming convention for this system, and perhaps they just use the example of Clan C9 as the name of whatever the thing is. Regardless, the point remains the same. This is almost certainly going to be some sort of guild or clan system that they're going to be adding to Overwatch 2. And the fact that they went out of their way to try to hide it during the presentation only makes it all that more likely that it is absolutely going to happen with Overwatch 2. Is it going to be on the first day of release? Yeah, probably. I mean, if they have it, what appears to be a somewhat functioning form of it already in these demos, then I would expect that it would go live with the release of Overwatch 2 as well. But now let me ask you guys, for the Junker Queen hero, what role do you think she's going to have? Tank, DPS, or support? Let me know down below. A big thanks to all the Paragons and other channel members for all your support. If you'd like to become one and grab some cool rewards, click the join button down below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like before you leave. And remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault.